Hey guys, this is Jam of jamonline.ph, and we got here the latest smartphone from Infinix, and this is the Infinix Note 8. So this is an entry-level smartphone. It's actually quite affordable, but this one comes with a lot of cool features, including a 6.95-inch dual Infinity O display. It's actually written in here. We also got here a MediaTek G80 processor. We also got here a 5,200 mAh of battery. This variant is the 6 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs of internal storage, and this is an HD display. And of course, it comes with an 18 watts fast charging. So this one is quite interesting, as this one is quite affordable. This one is, I believe, priced at 8,490. It's available at Lazada and Shopee. So yeah, what are we waiting for? Let's unbox. Let's take a closer look at the Infinix Note 8. So there we go. It's time to unbox this one. As you can see in here, we got here the smartphone with all of the main features. We got here a large 6.95-inch dual Infinity O display, a 64 megapixel, wow, 6 cameras, 4 at the back, 2 at the front, 5,200 mAh of battery, considering that this one is a 6.95-inch display. Then of course, we also got here a Helio G80 processor, quite nice when it comes to performance, especially on budget smartphone. So I'm gonna remove all of the plastics first. So as you can see in here, I remove all the plastic and I'm gonna turn it on. So aside from that, we also got here this one, the warranty card, things you won't probably read. There's an included screen protector on this one. Actually, the screen protector wasn't installed on the Infinix Note 8. We also got here the 18 watts charger, the basic earphones, and also the USB-C to USB-A cable. Okay, so I'm currently setting up the Infinix Note 8. Of course, we're gonna talk about this smartphone later, so give me a few minutes as I'll just set up the Infinix Note 8. So what you're looking right now is the Infinix Note 8. This one is quite large. I mean, we got here a 6.95-inch display. So as you can see in here sa kamay ko, medyo malaki siya. It's still fine with me. I mean, if malaki yung kamay nyo, wala kayong magiging problema. If maliit yung kamay nyo, that will be a problem for this one, as we got here a large display. But having a large display means a more immersive experience when watching movies, watching videos, or when you're playing games. So going back, before we talk about what's inside the smartphone, let's talk about first the hardware and what we can expect. So as you can see in here, we got here the smartphone. We got here pill-shaped punch hole camera at the top. And it's quite fine for me. I mean, it's a pill shape because we got 2 cameras, and the design is quite good pagdating sa unahan. Although the bezels are noticeable on this one, even dito sa baba, but it's not that thick, so it's fine with me. And again, this one is an affordable smartphone, so I wouldn't complain about it that much. So actually, when we look below, you can see in here we got here the USB-C port and also the headphone jack and also the speaker grill. So overall, medyo dikit siya sa akin dito. So if you got a quiet thick na 3.5mm headphone jack or headphones, earphones, or whatever, baka medyo tumama dito. But for me, it's fine. It's made up of plastic overall, and as you can see in here, we got here some fingerprints that already at the back because this one is glossy. What I like about this one is that the colors are quite nice. It actually reminds me of the Huawei P30 Pro. I forgot the color, but it does have a combination of blue and violet depending dun sa reflection niya. You can see that in the camera na nag-iiba yung kulay niya whenever I'm changing the angle of the smartphone. So it depends on the lighting talaga dito sa smartphone na to. But again, this one does look premium despite being affordable. I believe this is not glass, this is made up of plastic, but yeah, it's still quite fine for me. Maganda siya tignan. And of course, we got here the quad camera setup at the top, and this one's a little bit protruding, so pag nakaganyan, may konting movements, but very minimal movement, so it's fine with me. But of course, you would use this one to protect your smartphone, so hindi tayo magkakamera masyadong movements. But for me, I'm already fine with what we're getting dito sa Infinix Note 8. So on the right, we got here the fingerprint scanner, which also is the power button. We also got here the volume rocker. And what I like about this one is that the curves are fine with this one. So kahit nahawakan ko siyang ganito, okay lang siya. And medyo matangkad yung smartphone, so despite having a large display, it's not really a problem for me as I can hold the smartphone just fine. Okay, so you've seen the hardware of the smartphone. Now, how about the software of the smartphone? So what you've noticed dito is that the Infinix XOS 7.1 is heavily customized. As you can see here, we're going here dito sa home screen. There's the app drawer. We got here some ads, the instant applications. You can play without installation. Unfortunately, medyo annoying siya when you start the phone and you can already see that one. So yeah, we also got here the other applications that are pre-installed. We got here Danger Dash, City Racing 3D, and a lot of pre-installed applications. So there are a lot of bloatwares in the smartphone. That's quite disappointing. But for some people, they might like the new and refreshing design kasi there's a lot of Android smartphones that has a lot of similarities pagdating sa UI. And this one, as you can see, this one's quite good. Okay, so as you can see here, we got here the XOS launcher. You can see here the apps, the Phone Master, weather, world clock, and everything, the recent applications. And on this one, we can see in here, we got the Palm Store, X Note, X Team. So lahat ng X. Meron tayo dito, we got the X Share even, the X Club. So there are a lot of applications pre-installed on this one. So that's a little bit annoying for me. And as you can see here sa display niya, medyo bluish yung display natin dito. I am not sure why, but I don't like that there's a... So it's a little bit cool for me pagdating sa colors ng nakukuha natin dito sa smartphone na to. Okay, so let's go doon naman sa kanyang camera application. So as you can see in here, we're running here the camera application. It's also heavily customized. As you can see in here, we got here the 64 megapixel mode. We also got here the HDR mode. We got the settings, everything. We also got here the resolution or the screen aspect ratio, and it's called the AI cam. We also got here, of course, the video. We can record at 1080p and even 2K. Surprisingly, I was actually expecting that the smartphone can only record at 1080p, but this one can record at 2K. Of course, we got here the beauty mode on, everything. We got here the short video para sa mga Instagram, TikTok, or whatever that you want. And we also got here the beauty mode, the bokeh mode, and even a super night mode on the Infinix Note 8, surprisingly. So despite being affordable, this one is jam-packed with features. Maybe that's why we have a lot of customizations on the smartphone. But unfortunately, the smartphone does have a lot of bloatwares for me. So anyway, going back, you've seen the camera application, but how about the camera quality that we can get dito sa Infinix Note 8? How about you check out some of the shots that I took using the smartphone? So you've seen the shots. Well, it's not the best one. You've seen that the smartphone does have a capability na makashoot ng maayos, but it's not the best one. I wouldn't say that it's excellent. I wouldn't say that it's bad, but it can do its job. And for its affordable price, I wouldn't actually complain. And again, we got here a 64 megapixel main camera. So that's quite good considering na meron tayong 8,490 pesos na price tag dito sa smartphone na to. That is really interesting. So yeah, I guess that's it dito sa ating unboxing and hands-on na Infinix Note 8. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and be sure to click that subscribe button along with that bell button to get notified of our latest videos here in my YouTube channel. So once again, I am Jam of jamonline.ph. Thank you for watching and see you guys again sa susunod na video.